Hello dear students and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we shall be reading about articles. Now, what are articles? Articles are words that refer to specific and non-specific nouns. And what do you understand by a noun, students? Noun is the name of a person, place or thing. Now, noun students can also include the names of our feelings, ideas, emotions, and thoughts. So, all these nouns or these words that refer to specific and non-specific nouns are called as your articles. Now, we have three kinds of articles. We have a, and the. Where do we place these articles, students? These are words that are placed before the nouns to indicate if the noun is general or specific. Now, what is the rule of articles? It is to be placed before a common noun in the singular number. What do you understand by singular number? One, not more than one. It is to be placed before a common noun in the singular number. Now, we use articles before proper nouns, abstract nouns, and material nouns when used in a particular frame. Now, you all know what are proper nouns. Now, what are abstract nouns, students? Abstract nouns is the name of a quality or a feeling or a state or an action or an idea which we can only perceive but we can't touch or see. What can be some examples of abstract nouns, students? It can be honesty, goodness, bravery, kindness, brightness. These are all your examples of quality. So these are abstract nouns of quality. And if you say abstract nouns of state, like boyhood, youth, slavery, and of action, it can be either laughter or hatred. Such kind of nouns are called your abstract nouns. So we use articles before abstract nouns also. And we also use them before proper nouns. What are proper nouns, students? They are the name of any particular person or thing or any city or any particular country or any particular river or any particular mountain, newspaper, etc. Now, proper nouns will always have a singular form and it always begins with a capital letter. So, we place these articles before proper nouns, abstract nouns and material nouns. Now, let us understand in detail about these articles. Now, as I told you, students, articles are words that refer to some specific and some non-specific nouns. Articles always precede a noun. If any sentence is given to you, identify the noun in the sentence and you will see that preceding the noun. What do you mean by preceding? What comes before? So what comes before or what precedes the noun is the article. Okay, now they will always qualify the noun which follows them. Who? The articles. Now, article, students, can be divided into two kinds. One is your indefinite article and the other is your definite articles. Now, indefinite articles are of two kinds, a and an, and the is your definite article. Now, what about indefinite articles a and an? A and an refer to your nouns in general. That means they do not specify any particular noun. Okay, so indefinite article is used to indicate that the noun is general or its identity is unknown. Example, like Ramesh needs a blue tie for the party. Now, he can need any blue tie, not particularly a blue tie with polka dots. He can use any blue tie. So, we use a blue tie. Or where do we use an? When, say for example, an umbrella saves us from rain. So any umbrella can save you from the rain. Now, where do we use a and where do we use an as the indefinite article is what we will study. Now, uses of a and an. A is used before words starting with the consonant sound and an is used before words starting with the vowel sound. Now, students, you all know what are consonant sounds and what are vowel sounds. We have 5 vowels, A, E, I, O and U. These 5 alphabets are your vowels. Excluding these, That means leaving these A, E, I, O, U, the rest are all consonants. So we use the article A in words which start with the consonant sound. For example, a girl. Now, the girl is a noun. Okay. Now, girl, the word girl is starting with G. G is a consonant. So we use a girl. For example, a man. Man word is starting with N, which is again a consonant. So we use a man. Now we will understand where to use an. An is used before a noun that begins with a vowel sound. For example, and owl. Owl is starting with O. It is a vowel, so an owl. An import. An air. An article. Now, there are some exceptions of using a and an. Well, now, if a noun starts with a consonant, we use a. If a noun starts with a vowel, that means A, E, I, O, U. But pronunciation starts with a consonant. We use A. Like, see, for example, a university. Now, this university is starting with a vowel U, no doubt. So, what does our rule say? That any word which starts with a vowel should be preceded by an article. But we are using a article over here. Why? Because we have to focus on the pronunciation, which is the sound which it is making. So it sounds like Y-U-U. Therefore, we use a university. Now, if noun includes adjective or adverb, we use a. If the noun starts with a vowel, we use an. If the noun starts with a consonant, that means anything except A, E, I, O, U, but pronunciation starts with a vowel, we use an. Like, see, an, or. Why are we using an or? Where is this HOUR? We don't say hour. We say or where H is silent. So the pronunciation is that of a vowel. So therefore it becomes an or. Okay. Now if the noun includes any adjective or adverb also, we use a or an. Now let us go over to the definite article the. Where do we use the definite article the? To indicate that the reader is aware of the noun's identity. It is used with both singular and plural nouns, both countable and uncountable nouns. That means we know which particular noun is being referred to in the sentence when we use the. Now, when do we use the? We use the when we refer to something that has already been mentioned before. When referring to a specific noun that is known to the speaker, we use the to refer to a noun that is unique or one of a kind, that is either singular or plural, or when referring to a noun that has been mentioned before. We do not use the with uncountable nouns like water, milk, or air. We do not say the water, the milk, or the air. We do not use the with proper nouns such as names. Do not use the with possessive nouns such as my, your, or his. Do not use the with indefinite pronouns such as someone or everyone. These are indefinite pronouns. So we do not say the someone, the everyone. We do not say the mine, the your, or the his. We do not say the Ram, the Leela. We do not say the water, the milk, or the air. Okay, so you have to keep these few things in mind. Now, the main thing when we use the is when the thing which is being talked about is already known to both the speaker and the listener. Like it is also used to, for example, I can give you an example like where's the library? Okay, now when I'm asking you where's the library, that means you also know where it is and I also know where it is. But I'm asking you where that library is. So the library. I'm talking about library. So you are also aware what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the library and you also understand that I'm talking about the library. So it is the library. Now, it defines an object or a person in a sentence also. So the man who wrote this book is a well-known poet, for example. So we are now speaking about or defining the man. So man, the man. Now, it refers to objects which are regarded as unique or one of a kind. I can give you an example as the sun gives us light. Okay. Now, what is unique? Sun is unique. So, we use the sun or the galaxy. These are all examples of nouns that are unique or one of a kind. Now, with adjectives that refer to a whole group of people also we use the. Like, the Buddhists are very calm people. So, the Buddhists. Now, there are some more rules to using the. Now, uses of the article the with proper examples you can see. Now, this, I have taken this from Google itself, so as to give you a proper understanding of how to relate to the usage. To identify a specific person, place or thing, we use the. That means the president is giving a speech today. So we know that president is a specific person. Second, to refer to plural nouns when they are being referenced specifically. Like you can see that this teacher is saying that the students have already arrived. So this the students plural noun is a specific reference. Now we use the before the names of holy books also. Like we say the Holy Quran, the Bible, the Gita. These are all holy books. So therefore we use the before them. With the names of hotels and restaurants, unless these are named after a person. They are staying at the Hilton on 6th Street. The Hilton. It is a name of a hotel or restaurant. It is placed before the names of nations. The Chinese New Year festival. Chinese, name of a nation. Next, use the name with newspaper names like the Times of India, the Hindu, the Economic Times. So we use the with newspaper names also. And the is also used with decades. He was born in the 70s, he was born in the 80s. Use the before superlatives and ordinal numbers. Now what are superlatives? They are when we compare adjectives, they are your superlative is the most highest degree of comparison of adjectives. So you are the tallest person in our class. Tallest is tall, taller, tallest. Tall is the positive form, taller is the comparative form, and the superlative form of tallest, tallest. So wherever we use superlative forms, we use the. Next, the refers to something which has already been mentioned. I bought a new car last week. The car is a hybrid. So in the second sentence, I will use the car. Why? Because I'm already talking about the car which I have bought. In the first sentence, I've already mentioned car. So in the second sentence, I will not write the new car again. I will write the car is hybrid. Use the with clauses introduced by only. Only tea I like is black tea. So this also is a reference to using the. Now, when can we omit articles? Omit means leave out. Without having to mention articles, we can also complete a sentence. The noun need not be preceded by a article, a, an, or the. Now, what are these situations in which we omit these articles? It is when we talk about things in general. Like example, milk is good for you. This is a general statement. When we talk about sports and games, let's go and play basketball. Before the names of countries like Japan, France, Italy, except the UK, the United Kingdom, the United States of America. These are exceptions. Before the name of a language, we are learning English. It is not we are learning English, an English, or the English. We are learning English. You have to keep in mind these certain cases in which we omit articles. Before the names of railway stations when they are also place names. Before the names of meals, they invited some friends to dinner, to lunch, to breakfast. Okay. Next is before noun plus number. The laboratory is in room number 6 on the 3rd floor. So we do not say the room is there, but room is the noun over here and followed by a number 6. So in these cases also we do not precede the noun room with or whatever noun plus number by any article. It is also omitted before the names of relations like father, uncle, sister. It is omitted before the names of material like we don't say the gold, the silver, the diamond. It is also omitted before proper nouns like lotus, Chennai, Priya. It is also omitted before abstract nouns. We do not say the honesty, the wisdom, the truth. before languages, before certain phrases. Now, let us go over to your assignment. Insert a or and when required in the gaps in the following sentences. Put a cross mark where no article is required. Now, their function turned out to be quite an occasion. She took a pen and wrote a letter. Glass, unlike water, is a poor conductor of electricity. He needs few books from the library. I have only read little of the books so far. Sibia did an exemplary act by saving the life of a woman. I prefer classical music to rock music. Not many people like the film, but quite a few like the story. He takes a glass of water before going to play football. He can't afford such an expensive shirt. Based on the explanation given above, I have written down the answers for you below. Please try to attempt it on your own by trying to first analyze the sentence by trying to find out where the verb is, what kind of verb it is, whether it requires an article or no. If it requires an article, what article is required, a definite article or an indefinite article. Try to recollect from the explanation given above and do it. Answers have been given for you. Please attempt on your own and then do it. Next is insert the definite article where required in the following sentences. Put a cross mark where no article is required. Earlier, everybody agrees, dash, sooner we can start a journey. The earlier everybody agrees, the sooner we can start a journey. The more he works, the more tired he looks. Oil is vital to the economy of America. Dosas are made of rice. The vase we bought last month needs polishing. The office he was working in was on loan from the bank. It was on the 5th of the month that he got his salary. He went abroad at the age of 18. The old man was taken to a hospital. Okay, so this is how you will attempt this articles chapter. So with this, students, we come to the end of your chapter number 14, articles. If you like my channel, please like, share and subscribe. Keep notification button on for more such videos. And let me know what other topics you would like videos to be made on. Thank you, students, and all the best.